Today's video we start with a hydration chart. Am I hydrated? Aim for clear urine at least 10 times a day. Eat a diet rich in fresh fruits and vegetables. Drink a quart of water before meals. Thank you.
So I'm in the middle of fucking nowhere. Plenty of flies to keep me company. It's check out how hot it is. 45 Celsius right now. You can see that, 45 Celsius. Done 116k. It's 2:21 p.m. Hot. I just doused myself with water. There was a school back there, closed for holidays. Just doused myself in water. Got the visor on, keep the shade out of the face, keep the sunnies on. Lowers your perceived heat exposure. Got the arm covers on, got full gloves on, leggings on even. And they're great to put some water on there, keep cool. But it's just getting fucking hot out here. I didn't expect it this hot today. But you just got to keep moving because it's cooler if you keep riding. If you stop, that's when it gets fucking hot. So I'm going to shut up and keep rolling and go get some water. There's a town, about 26 miles to the next town. Check out the incredible view. That's why our power meters come into their own on days like this. This is a sort of weather that kills people literally. Renal failure, kidneys shut down from dehydration. I'm in no danger with that because I know how to hydrate. I'm actually on piss and clear every 2 hours. And that takes a lot of water on days like this. By the power meter, I'm just riding at 2 to 3 watts per kilo all day. 2 to 3 watts per kilo. Just hold around that. And this is great because it's getting a bit windy now. So it's easy to freak out and start pushing against the wind, and your watts goes up to 4 watts per kilo. And then you're just fucking breathing harder. You lose more water. You're burning your glycogen. And you're going to get dehydrated. You're going to fuck up. So the power meter, I'm getting the aero bars here. The power meter when you're touring, that's a bit too shaky for you. The power meter when you're touring is like fucking awesome tool to have. Awesome tool to have. Because you can just pace and ride all day. Just go to the rise in, 2 to 3 watts per kilo, man, all day. 2 to 3 watts per kilo. And if you're not that fit, maybe 1 watt per kilo, just cruising along. Cruising along. If you're new to cycling, just go between 1 and 2 watts per kilo. Cruise around, and eventually you go up to 2 or 3 watts per kilo. By the power meter, man, big fucking advantage. So just cruising around here. This is Burra, South Australia, middle of fucking nowhere. Nice, friendly little town, real outback, old school houses. That house there, about 200, well, it's probably about $300,000 worth still. Houses still fetch quite a top end market value here. Real estate is still pretty expensive compared to the US. You know, let's have a little house there. That house there you can see, yeah, probably about, yeah, that'd be about 300,000 as well. 300,000 US, middle of fucking nowhere. Tip is I just went on this little shower here. Cycling clothes and all, jumped in under the shower. Man, I feel like I could go another 100k now. It's bloody fucking hot today. Outback Australia in Burra. Check this out, little country town here. The pool's shut for some reason, but good thing about being fit. Jump the fence. Get a bit of coolness, take the edge off the heat. Back on out there. So good to just be like bone chilling cold again. Out in the hot air, dry out from the highway. I'll be bone dry in 30 minutes, but helps lower your core temperature. Good for your immune system. Sorted. So we have here riding along in the middle of nowhere again. Out on the road. You can see got what my pack is. I've got that little Relevate designs, got my aero bars on. That's called the gas tank. It sits in your top tube. You can see my little white little leggings there on the little legs, the little pins. They keep the sun from fucking melting the skin off your quads, because that's what's going to happen out here. And that's the back panel in there. You can't really see, a bit of a camera
angle there, but that's a little cockpit there. Durianrider's touring bike's also a race bike, giant TCR. That's how it is. Beautiful.
Cruising along. Temperature's dropped. It's only 31 Celsius now. And we've got 3 hours of daylight. I'll keep on rolling, feeling good. But definitely the hottest part of the day is over, thankfully. So coming to the World's End Highway. Flies under the lens. Actually, flies, you can't really see them too much. Normally they try and crawl at your nose and your mouth. These flies have been pretty polite, man. They're camera shy. So that's the Relevate Designs kit. It's going well. Let's get a close-up of it. Let's check it out.
So we're at World's End Highway, checking it. Hang on, what? Something over my shoulder. Sound like a kangaroo. You gotta watch some male kangaroos out here. They'll knock your fucking block off. Anyway, so back to the bike. Got the giant TCR bought a few months back. This is the bags, Relevate Designs. This cost me about $550 for these bags. Bit pricey, but they're good quality products, so I bought these. I'm not sponsored by them. And I staged this power meter on that bike, obviously. And that's my little touring setup. Pretty handy. Does the job quite well. So this is me trying to be arty, riding along the highway. I actually didn't even listen to my iPod yesterday. I was just cruising around. Didn't listen to it today either. Just great having time to think. Really good cleansing of the mind. Just cruising along. A little mirror there. It's a great little thing to look in the rearview mirror. Pretty quiet out here. Not much going on out. Cruising along. The stick man in the sunset. This is beautiful stuff. I live to ride my bike in this sort of places. Really nice. Fresh air. Just getting that lymphatic system pumped. Skin feels amazing today. Digestion's just like solid. Extra solid. I didn't think my digestion could get better, but it always does after touring.
Got 225k on the clock. Sun's coming down. The horse is sniffing my elbow. Kind of find a little place to retire for the night. What do you think? What, you got any recommendations, horsey? Where are you guys staying tonight? I saw you guys camping out. Don't be shy, little doggies. Don't be shy, little horsey. So I'm going to go and find a little camp spot. These little frisky horses can settle down. Settle down, I think. As if people eat horses, man. They're like, got full personalities. Every horse you meet is different. Wait for them to bite my fingers. Alright, let's go find a campsite and I'll show you what I'm talking about. So here we are. Can't really see, but I'm in between two pine trees. I've got my shoes, all my clothing in a tree so some fox doesn't sniff it and take it over the night. Got the bike parked up against the tree so it's not going to fall on me. I've got my Garmin charging up there with a little portable USB charger. Got a pair of pants there in case I get cold. Got my sleeping bag. Got some water. Got a sleeping bag liner. An eye mask. Got my bivvy bag here. This normally sits up when you're in it. My Gore-Tex bivvy bag. I'm going to jump in there. Done. That's what you call grounding. The veins for the muscles. Lean gains. Sleeping on the earth, man. It's the best ever. Nice sunset. Nice private spot in between pine trees. Nice comfortable pine needles. Alright, I'm going to get some shut-eye. See you all tomorrow. So you can see the bivvy here. I'm in my bivvy bag. It's basically a body bag and I've got like mosquito mesh over my face. So if it rains, I've got a little hole in there. Pops it up, no worries. So it's a great sleeping modality for people with claustrophobia. First, bivvy bags are awesome because they're so compact. Well, my tip for bivvy bag sanity is try before you buy. Try laying one at the shop. This one's from Outdoor Research. It's the Alpine Bivvy. They don't sponsor me. I bought this myself, and I reckon it's a great product. I like it myself, but everyone's different. You have to try before you buy. So I really rate the bivvy bags because I fucking love them, mate. Just nice and snug. I'm gonna kick back, man. Listen, so quiet here. Listen. peace and quiet. Alright, good night, gang. See you in the morning. So the sun's about to come up. It's 5:55 a.m. and I slept right in here. That's where I had a little setup last night. The bike takes about 12 minutes to pack right back.
So I put it into storage there, back at home now, did 260k today. So that's a little snippet of bike touring South Australia. Probably don't do it in summer because it's fucking hot and you can really fuck up. But there's plenty of tutorials out there, videos out there, do more on that. That's just a quick little video. What did I eat? Because it was so hot, I had half a banana and a handful of weeds. I'm a very pranic person, and I get my being and essence from the light and the breath and the prana and the prayer and the soul of God. So you don't need to eat much when it's really hot. You can imagine how much I fucking ate. I fucking smashed it in. If you want to stay hydrated, you got to carb the fuck up. If you want to have stamina, you got to carb the fuck up. If you want to have mental sustenance, gratitude, you got to carb the fuck up. If you want to sleep properly, you got to carb the fuck up. If you want all your digestion to work, you got to carb the fuck up. If you want your clean blood, you got to carb the fuck up. If you want your immune system to be strong, day in, day out, you got to carb the fuck up. If you want to be lean as fuck, you got to carb the fuck up. If you want to avoid eating shit, you got to carb the fuck up. Basically, carb the fuck up.